everybody, we are back again with another Looking at Toys video. So hopefully you did see our earlier video where we did the reveal of this Yeezy Qntm basketball version of the shoe, and we did do a brief teaser of the Qntm, the lifestyle version that we have here. So if you are new to collecting or have some Yeezys in your collection but you're not quite sure which one to get, and obviously with so many on the market, it's a difficult choice, difficult decision if you don't really know what you're buying. So this one, not particularly expensive to buy, is obviously the forerunner to the Qntm that I have here. Was made in far fewer numbers and is of course a much rarer shoe. So if you are looking to get one which you want to have as a collectible, as something which will probably do really well in the future, then this is the one that you should be looking to get into your collection. So we were really super excited that we managed to get this for not much more than this one here, which obviously, well, if you bought it for retail, wasn't a big difference. So should we have a look at some of the differences that we've got there? So if you start by looking at the box in the first instance, obviously they're both more or less the same size of box, but this one of course does say, with a few letters missing, does obviously say basketball on there, versus of course the Qntm, which obviously just says Qntm on the front there. So this particular one, very limited, Chicago, and obviously discontinued. This one, very common, lots of different variations made of it, and something that even when it came to it, Adidas themselves got rid of them at half price as well. This is one which is fairly common. This one is fairly rare. So let's flip the box over, and then obviously we can have a quick look at the tags on these boxes as well. So camera guy, can you see it there, or is it that you need to just come in a little bit? Or if I point out, just keep them both in the frame there. So we have the Yeezy Qntm, Yeezy basketball, and again Qntm basketball, so you'll know which ones that you are getting. Boxes otherwise are more or less the same. So between the two shoes, there are obviously a couple of differences which we're going to point out. Better get them the right way around, otherwise the angry guy on the internet camera guy is going to be saying that you mixed up the boxes, and that's not how they should go. Use the road. Camera guy, let's get in a bit closer, shall we? Let's have a quick look at these. And so this one is obviously, to start with, something which is noticeably heavier than the lifestyle version of the Qntm that we have here, and obviously the basketball version is obviously a little bit heavier. So what are the differences? So first of all, first thing you can see straight away, this is made out of almost like a plastic rubber material, whereas on the more common lifestyle version, that's obviously a much softer cloth type material, which obviously has a lot more give and a lot more play in it, whereas that one, you can see it's not really going to easily flex or bend. I guess that obviously gives your foot a lot more support there. The other thing that you can see, I don't know if the light's going to catch it there, is that this one here of course has the 3M reflective material behind the mesh, versus the original, which of course doesn't really have anything behind it at all there. So if we look at the back of the shoe, there may be other differences. Obviously these are just the ones that are obviously visible on the shoe, so that you do know, depending on where you buy it from, that you are getting the right shoe. So the other obvious thing of course to see is, with the lifestyle version of the shoe, you can see that there are two different materials here, and on the original version, the basketball version, this is all one material without this sort of lip around there. I guess that would obviously make it a bit more durable, whereas that, I can imagine if you've worn it a few times, that'll probably start sort of collapsing on itself, given that obviously it is quite a tight shoe across the top there. And of course, I think those are different materials as well, aren't they, that are on the back piece there. The other obvious thing, of course, on the back here is, if you look at this one, you can see how high the material goes up the back here, and this one here obviously comes round to there and obviously is curved around there. So our channel, Looking at Toys, does of course feature loads of rare and collectible items. Our website is of course lookingattoys.co.uk. You can find us on all of the usual platforms. Hope you have found this video as something which is quite useful, but we can't stress this enough. If you are looking to, and are on a budget, looking to get a collectible Yeezy, which will definitely do well for the future, that's the one that you better be getting now whilst the prices are down and cheap. It's a bit of a sleeper. I don't think everybody's been sort of noticed that it is there. Obviously, I think what's happened is everyone's been sort of too busy looking at the other ones going on sale and missing that obviously this one is definitely the one to be getting into your collection. So if you have found this video useful, be sure to hit the like button, drop your comments down below, and we will catch you on the next video.